And the hum of the
Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, opening day baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Cincinnati Reds looking like a team that could make some noise. It's a strong roster to start the year. Where do you think they stack up among the league's best?
Oh, Boog, they're definitely contenders, no doubt about that. Plenty of talent on this roster. Maybe not a juggernaut, but a good team. And I think they might need to patch some holes at some point, though.
Yeah, time will tell, of course, but I agree with you. They look like they're set up to play meaningful baseball all the way to game 162, maybe beyond. First pitch coming your way next.
Cincinnati Reds.
And going for the Reds in this one, Hunter Green. What do you got on him, Chris?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Okay, all set to go. Jaron Duran now at the plate.
Number 16, Jaron Duran.
And we're off and running in a brand new season. Now he's challenging the called strike. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-0. Green, a former All-Star. 26 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2017. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Swings through that.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Comes the 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive. On the ground, right side. McLean whips it to first. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Here's a high chopper. Stewart, the flip, and very nicely done for the out.
Batting forward, right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Hey! And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And there's a hit. And that gives Wilson Contreras a chance to hit with 2 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And first offering is fouled off. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark, and towing the slab for the Boston Red Sox in this one, Ranger Suarez. What do you have on him, Chris? Here's Garrett Hampson. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
To first, just got him on that one. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it's turned out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge.
Oh, that's
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Hampson aboard here at first with nobody out. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Ball misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location.
Oh, now this one gets right at the plate. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Up the middle. Connor Falefa throws to first in time. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the lineup for the Reds. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
That's out to center field. Durant on his way over. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one. Sliced hard, but foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. On the ground, right side. Stewart steps on the bag. 1 out in the second.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Foul ball there. Oh, 1 down.
That's a ball. Ball.
Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. 2-2 now. Got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Now it's going to be Carlos Narvaez. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Opening day here in Cincinnati, and always a good time. You know, Singy, this Reds team may have been swept by the Dodgers in the wild card series last year, but they made some noise.
Yeah, you got to give a lot of credit to Terry Francona as well as their pitching staff. It was the loudest of the bunch. The Reds leaned on those arms the entire year. The offense had its moments, but make no mistake, that pitching staff was the reason the Reds reached the postseason.
Aye.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Struck him out looking. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. Check swing. He went. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That one
Yep,
outside.
that ball went out.
2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging. Two down, nobody on. Bounce to the right. Rafaela there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Liner snagged at first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Hey!
The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. De La Cruz. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Jarren Duran.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Just missed. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball, that's down.
That
Ball
one
three.
misses. 3-1 now. Two down, nobody on. Smoked into left, base hit. And the tying run is on base. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that's the third out. One left for the Red Sox. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Reds DH, J.J. Bleday.
Ball, that's outside. Ball, down.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 2-1. Right through there for a strike. That's down and
ball
in.
3.
That one misses.
Take your
So
bait.
leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Baseman, Matt McLean.
Liner snagged at first. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Garrett Hampson. A single and a run scored and a walk. Bunting for a hit, he pops it up. And the inning is over. As we go to the top of the fourth. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one ripped, but foul.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Boog, that's a great job of just getting to the ball, let alone getting the glove on it. I'd have been shocked if catch. Great effort on that play.
Tap foul at the plate. Man at second. That's in there. Contreras wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges.
That's outside.
That's to third. Sends it across to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
So now with one away and a man at second, Ceddanne Rafaela digs in now. Bella finds the corner. That's strike one. And that is out of play. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Man on second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So digging in, Carlos Narvaez. And that is in there for a strike. I believe that's the split. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. And yes, he did. He went around. 2 on, 2 outs.
Ball 1.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, Dane Myers.
Ball 1.
And he swings through that one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike 2. Popped up left side. Meyer. Then there's 1 down.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
The 0-2. That
Ball
one
one.
missed. De La
Did it go?
Cruz tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Third baseman, Eugenio
2 outs, base is empty.
Suarez.
Here's some real power at the plate. Eugenio Suarez.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Tied him up inside with that one.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Now 5 strikeouts for him. We go to the top of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Isaiah Kiner-Falefa.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
McLean takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Up next,
Singy,
for the
here's
Red
a look
Sox,
at his pitch
third
breakdown
baseman,
for the game.
Marcelo
Well, he's
Meyer.
known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. The results speak for themselves, and he probably won't want to change a thing.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one at triple digits.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
On to first, and the first 2
Up
set
next,
down in the
for
top of the
Red
5th.
Sox, center fielder Jaron Duran.
In there for strike 1. Slider for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Ball
0-2
inside.
fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Struck him out of the foul tip. He continues to roll on the mound as 5. Outside.
out.
Ball 1. And another
Outside, that's a
ball.
ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Not close with that one. Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Late swing fouled off. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. That one fouled off. And the 0-1. Ground ball to first. Could be 2. Over to Kiner-Falefa. Relay to first, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Now Spencer Steer popped up. Meyer. And that is that. Reds go down quietly. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Roman Anthony, the next to hit.
Left fielder, Roman Anthony.
Oh, one.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
In there at the knees. Strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going. Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Tying run is at first here on opening day. Ground ball right side. And a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Fastball for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle to Elliott, second for one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning.
Pitcher made the pitch, and his players made the play behind him. Nice job. 4-6-3 inning-ending double play.
Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the Reds DH, J.J. Bleday. Check swing went around. 0-1.
Hey.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Foul ball there. Bunting for a hit. Rafaela. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Up next for the
This is a
Reds,
big part of his
right
skill
fielder,
set, and he puts himself into
Darren
situations where he can rely on his speed to impact the ball game. And this is just another example of it, and we'll see what else he can do now that he's on first.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Garrett Hampson will hit. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. And the count 1-1. Trying to bunt his way on. Rafaela. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Well, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line.
First offering. Runner goes. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board. Get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Second and third, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball, that's out.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Batter challenges in a very big spot, and it'll stay a strike. The umpire was correct. So they're now out of challenges. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. Strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. Once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Ranger Suarez gives way. Good effort out of him, even though he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm on the bump after a quick break. New pitcher on now, Justin Slayton.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
De La Cruz, the next to hit, takes outside. Second and third, 2 down. That's towards center. Durant under this one. And the inning is over. We go to the top of the 7th. Here now the Red Sox DH. Masataka Yoshida.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Caleb Ferguson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here. No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
De La Cruz sends it to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. It's through for a hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Zips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that's in there for strike 1. Hit hard but foul off to the left. So the tying run at second.
That's a really good take.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. On the ground out to short. Over to first. And that is that. One left for the Red Sox. They're down 1-0. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Movement in the bullpen. Garrett Whitlock, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Cologne getting cranked up as well. Slate, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. The 1-2. And there's a ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman, Sal Stewart.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Suarez gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Ball, that's low.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Ball 2.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Popped up. Two down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
This ball's chopped on the ground, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
For the Red Sox, left fielder Roman Anthony.
Late swing, foul to the left. And he takes one right on the black, and it's 0-2.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
The Reds holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's off the mark. Full count now. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Looks like we've got a substitution at first, and on the run for the Red Sox, Nate Eaton opting for a faster runner as they try to tie this thing up. Abreu batting with one down takes a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. To Elliott, second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they go quietly there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Reds 1 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Garrett Whitlock. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. Nathaniel Lowe.
Nathaniel Lowe.
Swing and a miss as he was late. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one out now.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. It's 0-1. This one popped up, stretches out and hauls it in. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Bunting for a hit. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
So 2 down. Next for Cincinnati, Dane Myers. 0 for 3 in this one. Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. TJ Friedl, the runner on first with 2 gone for him. Runner on the move. There's the ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that drops in for a strike. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Reds leave 1. They lead it 1-0. We go to the 9th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Emilio Pagan. A chance at his first save of the year. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Right through there for a strike. Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. That one is absolutely belted. Friedl giving chase. Can't get there. Should be extra bases as the tying run is forced to stop at second. fouled off down the right side. Tying run at second base here at the top of the ninth. Oh, 2 now. Inside, just missed.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Red Sox with a chance to tie it up.
Ball 2.
Just misses there. That's off the
ball
mark.
3.
And it's 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create.
Base hit into the outfield. Contreras headed home. Safe.
Yeah,
Tied
he's in
at 1.
there.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Yoshida stands in now and watches strike 1.
Nope. Ball 1.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. And a 1-2.
Ball. That's inside.
Man at second. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's got it. 1 away. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Steer has a beat on it, and there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ball 1, no strikes on Kiner Falefa. And he takes one right on the black. 1 ball, 1 strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with this speed.
This one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. All even at 1 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back here at Great American Ballpark. In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz.
Now this guy, a player that if he gets on base has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And fouled off. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Kiner Falefa throws to first in time. A huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
For the Reds, 3rd baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Manager out of the dugout. New pitcher on here, Danny Coulomb. Stewart at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Did not go. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Got him swinging. It's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Reds down in order. On to extra innings. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. The left-hander on now, Brock Burke.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Runner edges away at second.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Man at second. Fought off foul. The 0-2.
Foul! That ball's foul!
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. And I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Man on second, 2 down. That one drifts inside. And that drops in for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. That misses the zone. And now 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a payoff pitch. Stays alive. And that's a strikeout looking. And he strikes out the side here in extras. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Reds 1. On to the bottom of the 10th. Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there, and a foul ball. Making a move at second base. Coming on to pinch run for the Reds, Blake Dunn. He's the potential winning run, so they're hoping he can score in a base hit. Check swing. Went around. And it's 0-2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And it's fouled off. Late with the swing there. The Reds with the winning run standing at second here in extra innings. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. Ball one there. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Low swings through it for strike one. That one finds the corner. 0-2 now. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And he strikes. We're in extras here. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Man at second. Trying to move him over here.
Nope.
And a foul ball. Outside with a breaking ball. Gets a piece and stays alive.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. No challenges left for them now. Out to short. De La Cruz slinging it to first in time.
You expect to see shortstops make great plays, and it's especially important in a big moment like that. Nicely done.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Brock Tony Santillan taking over on the mound.
Tony Santillan.
There's the strike. On the ground, right side. Steer takes it to the bag. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Rafaela swings through it for strike one. Now 1-1. The Bo Sox with the go-ahead run at third. We are in the 11th. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. And the Red Sox back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Giovanni Moran. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand scoop, and he beats it. He's safe.
Nice job picking out a spot to put the bunt down there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second. Now two runners in scoring position. This could be the start to a nice rally.
The Reds, the winning run at third, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. That misses the zone. Ball two. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Aroldis Chapman, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Weiser, the right-hander, also getting loose. TJ Friedl up next for the Reds. In for a strike. And now 3-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one in there across the letters. Nobody out. The winning run 90 feet away. And here in extra innings. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Carrying well. In comes the winning run. And the Reds walk it off in the 11th.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Cincinnati Reds. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're all eager to see if his heroics last time out carry over. He was absolutely dialed in at the plate, Singy.
Dialed in is right, partner. Everything seemed to be going his way. Looking forward to seeing if that same timing and energy carries over in this one.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab here, Chase Burns. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Got him. Now 2 away.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Wilyer Abreu, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss. Bounce towards the hole at short. De La Cruz bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. This is Reds baseball on The Show, Ohio. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Sonny Gray. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts. Here's Garrett Hampson. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Bunting for a hit. Flips it, and he gets it. Nicely done. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here, too. And, they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge. And they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. In the air, right field. Abreu settles underneath it and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And Singy, I'm a bit surprised to see this many righties in the lineup against a right-hander.
Yeah, you're not the only one, Boog. I'm a bit surprised as well. And, you know, some hitters work well against same-handed pitching. You know, just back in 2024, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero Jr., and Aaron Judge all had higher batting averages against righties than they did against lefties. So maybe they got a plan after all.
Back to the mound. Might have him hung up here. And safe. Bang, bang play, but speed wins on a great effort there. Runners at the corners here. One away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Ellie on his way to second. Pitch in for a strike. Save! Dylan Cruz gets his first steal of the game.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
2 on, 1 out. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single, and they lead by 2.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. And the sweeper is off the plate. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that. So it's top of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Wilson Contreras. And a foul ball. Burns making his first start of the year. And he was born in Italy. 0-1 down. Inside, almost got him.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
On the ground to first. Nice grab. Nicely done for the out.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Cedar Rafaela.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Stewart steps on the bag. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Oh, no. He doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Yoshida wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Off the mark there. Ball 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Outside, ball.
And that one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round.
Ball.
Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
That misses. Ball 2. Next pitch is outside. Now fly ball to right center. Durant on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Next for Cincinnati, Dane Myers.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Cincinnati, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Right through there for a strike. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
This one looks like trouble. Around first and hustling for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Man at second. That catches the top part of the zone. And it's 0-2.
I'm a little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. He did not go around. And that's downstairs. And the count's full. Payoff pitch. Struck him out without a swing. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So now with one away and a man at second. And next for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
In there at the knees, and that is strike one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That clips the corner. On the ground, right side, Hampson. Throw to first in time. And stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Ball one there. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. Still one challenge left for them. Man on second, 2 down. Going to count 1 and 2.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the
swings through it for the K. They limit the damage here. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Garrett Hampson.
He's picked up right where he left off last game, Boog. What can't this guy do? It's like BP for him in the box lately.
And a bunt back at the pitcher. To first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
That to right. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop.
In now for the Reds, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. That one ripped, but foul. He swings and fouls one off. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his 3rd of the game. Start of the 4th. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Burns back to work. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Throws to first in time.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly.
Laser to the gap, should score the run. in to score from third. We are tied at 2. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Yoshida up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Hard hit down the line and left. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Red Sox have the lead. To second, but he beats the throw. Save.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Yep. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Up the middle. Slings to first in time. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate. Struck out looking his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Slowly on the ground to short. That's the third out. Inning over. But 2 runs. Back here at Great American Ballpark. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Up next for the Reds, first baseman, Sal Stewart.
Swings through that one for strike one.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen.
Home team down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up.
Ball.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Out to short. In there. He's safe.
Up next for the Reds.
First and second. 2 outs. Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And now it's even up. Low on second. Steer at first. 2 out of the inning. just misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a payoff pitch. And that'll load the bases.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
And the sweeper misses. There's a strike. Late swing, fouled off. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
On the ground to the left. Meyer to first.
He's out.
Out to escape a bases-loaded jam. Ready now for the 5th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. To the right side. Stewart takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Red Sox, center fielder Jaron Duran.
Hit on the ground to short. De La Cruz. Throw to first is in
That's
time. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Roman Anthony. Just
that's
missed.
a ball.
There's a swing and a drive. That one hops against the fence. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
There's a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top of the 5th. Strike 2.
An at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Towards first, and it goes just foul. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox, but they still lead at 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Garrett Hampson.
Picking up where he left off last game, Boog. Really comfortable in the box. You can see it in his body language.
To first,
You're
and
out.
the bunt doesn't work out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out. Way to go.
Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing went around. That is strike 2.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Two down, nobody on. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Ball.
That one misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And a 3-1 on the way. That's towards center. Duran under this one. And that's the third out. Reds back here in Cincinnati. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So up next, Wilson Contreras. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Got him swinging.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Speaking of those line drives, you can't get too discouraged when they don't drop in for you. It's important to remember that you pretty much did everything right, and that's just baseball sometimes.
Stewart takes it himself. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. Here now the Red Sox DH. Masataka Yoshida. That one to first. Stewart. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for Boston.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Greg Weisser getting ready to make his season debut.
Leading off for the Reds, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Bounce to the left side. Connor Falefa slings to first in time.
Shortstops are expected to make tough plays look routine, and that's what he did right there. Just a great example of why he plays one of the most demanding positions on the field.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Danny Coulombe, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Whitlock also throwing. Pitch misses, and 1-1. Fought off foul. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next is the designated hitter, Nathaniel Lowe. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They trail it 3-2. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez.
Now pitching for the
Here's a new
Reds,
pitcher from the pen, Sam Moll.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. That one fouled off. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the 0-1. And that is out of play. Man at first, 1 away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball.
Got him swinging. 2 out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
center fielder Darren Durant.
Fouled off left side. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Left fielder Spencer Steer.
Oh, that got him.
It got him.
And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning.
Catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Ball.
The 1-0. Runner takes off.
No.
Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Next pitch inside. 3 balls, no strikes. Dane Myers on deck for Cincinnati. There's a strike, 3-1. Swings through that one. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Got it. Bangs against the wall but holds on.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder Dane Myers.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. Next for Cincinnati, Dane Myers. He's grounded out a couple of times.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
The 1-0. Out in front and foul to the left side. So the tying run at second, and he gets tied up right there.
That's a really good take.
Rafaela tosses to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy with that.
Up next for the Reds,
Manager out of the
second
dugout.
for Boston.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Danny Coulomb.
And he may only have to face 1 batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Bunting gets it down to first. The flip, not in time. That's a bunt single.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
In now for the Reds, TJ Friedl. 0 for 3 in this one. There goes the runner. Pitch is high. Throw, save.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings. Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner in a scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
The lefty, the 1-0. In the dirt. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Cincinnati. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And now the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Tap foul at the plate. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And just misses with that one. On the ground. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. Substitution being made at first. Pinch running for Boston, Nate Eaton, deploying some added speed as they look to take the lead. Manager out of the dugout. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tony Santillan. He's making his second appearance of the season. Here's Contreras now, and that's in there at the knees for a strike. The 0-1. Ground ball to the right side. To Elliott, second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. A laser to left base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Elly looking to steal. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a miss.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. Runner from third in to score. They lead it in the 8th. So no one on after the sac fly. Nathaniel Lowe, the next to hit for the Reds. 1 for 3. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. He got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Cincinnati making a move for a pinch hitter. J.J. Bleday.
And he handles left-handed pitchers very well, so not too worried about the same-handed matchup right here.
Coulomb, 36 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball right side. Rafaela there with plenty. Time, and that ends the inning. We go to the ninth. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Now into the game, Blake Dunn. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number 6 Dunn. Blake Dunn.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And that is downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Just missed. High fly ball lifted into near right field. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Yoshida thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. That's too low.
No.
Ball 2. And there's a strike. Out towards right center field. Myers should have this one. He's got it. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now Carlos Narvaez. That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Pagan going for save number 1 in this spot. Bounce to the right. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well.